Yeah.
But I think through some nerfs and some different Sakurai things, it's kind of faded out of the meta at least. But Pyra, Mythra, more
versus that Roy.
More fire coming from Roy. We got an explosive start to this one.
Yeah, and actually, I've been out of the loop for a minute, so did Cola change his name?
That is kind of what I was hearing.
Yeah, like,
I saw him playing Melee as well.
Okay.
So,
well, SALTONE it is.
Don't hate it. Moisty Salt.
Yeah, and one thing's for sure is that it is an honor to be able to commentate this matchup right here, because I see these you see these guys play at so many majors, but actually being able to sit here and see it in person in your own hometown, it's a legendary time.
Yeah, man. Absolutely spoiled for talent here. And you like to see it there. Cosmo's going to get back to the ledge at least. One of the things I wanted to mention about Cosmos is he was holding stocks in doubles. Holding stocks.
Yeah.
Forever. So I don't know if that's going to continue throughout the day, but you can see him already at 134. Might be something we see throughout this.
I mean, he can definitely turn on and off the aggressive switch when he needs to and switch to a more passive play style. But, you know, both these characters have such explosive and fast options. You know, it's just going to be like a swordy duel right here. And, you know, SALTONE really known for putting on a lot of pressure. What a great reaction right there, just immediately catching Cosmos out of his up B. He did not have time to grab the ledge.
You think you're going to finish your up B? Not on me.
Oh, no. Whoa, what an option from SALTONE. I feel like he was going for a big extension on the platform right there. Messes up a little bit, and, you know, Cosmos gets to escape it.
They have pretty similar move sets when the Mythra is out, and the Pyra, I mean, brings that fire. So this is pretty even character-wise, if you ask me.
Yeah, one thing about SALTONE is that he's just such a momentum-based player that, you know, once he gets started, it's really hard to stop. He's like a train.
Wow,
but
just
you know,
goes for the aerial to neutral, but we don't see that a lot.
Cosmos is going to try, though. Has to play his corners clever here, and I like that. Just not even really holding forward, just throwing out that neutral air, putting on that shield pressure now. We do have a bit of stage control coming out, but look at the movement. That little bit of a stutter step. Yeah, from SALTONE right there. And an excellent grab, catching Cosmos on his shield, and now we're back to the ledge, man.
That sword went through the whole field, man. That's not fair. Oh, gonna continue it too. You can see when that Mythra comes out, speed is the game. Okay, the hilt of the sword, though, going to do enough damage there.
And the up B hitting super far below the stage.
Like, where are you? Okay.
Oh, and the noosh will be all right.
Yo, somebody get this man a G Fuel right now. I'm going to have to go run that in for him. Oh, nice grab.
Another grab. Dude, SALTONE has been getting a ton of grabs here at the ledge. I mean, he's definitely been calling out a lot of Cosmos' shield.
Oh, I like that walk-up shield.
And
walk-up shield, up B out of shield. The run back. The little baby aerials are kind of cute.
And SALTONE just has such a good method of just going forward, having a hitbox out. That neutral air has been such a good opener for him.
That was moisty, that was salty, that was everything you needed to be if you're SALTONE. Jab gonna come out on the other side. Cosmos needs to start holding these stocks like he was in the previous game. Ooh, nice grab.
Yeah, tries to tech chase right there, but Cosmos is able to escape.
Oh, that's bad. That was a punish.
Oh, but it's not a whole lot of in lag at the end of that. SALTONE may have underestimated it there.
Yeah, thought he maybe had the punish in tow, but doesn't get it. Like the up B there as well. Gonna poke him out, but
ooh, what a call out from Cosmos.
Respect my sword.
Just retreating back. And
respect my sword!
He's starting to catch on to the fact that SALTONE has just been holding forward a whole lot, going in with these hitboxes. So the retreating forward smash is a great option, and now we got some momentum coming out here.
But they're kind of
last stock apiece, and it just keeps going.
60.
Oh, what a juggle.
0 to 70 real quick with this Mythra. Is he going to switch to Pyra, or is he going to keep the damage pumping with the speed?
And the grabs too. Cosmos just using so many tools that are in his arsenal right now to keep SALTONE above him. But we do have some even footing here. But these little nicks of the aerials are just hitting away. Shoutouts to Nick.
Yeah, shout out to Nick.
Shoutouts to him.
For Nick, by the way. Oh, this is the grab though. Whip on the grab.
Oh my God! And Cosmos brought this back. It was an uphill battle the whole time, but now we brought things back to even.
About those grabs earlier.
He just runs off and pulls the trigger on a forward air. SALTONE is going to take that game one, but Not without breaking a sweat, I must say.
I mean, it's hard when the other opponent is just that tiny bit faster on that Mythra. You didn't see him utilizing Pyra too much throughout that match, so you can tell he's kind of going for speed. He's going for distance. And, you know, shout out to, I don't know, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whoever made him change his name. But
I mean, it was Cola with a K, so I don't know. I'll talk to him about it later.
That's
that sounds
that's
like
a Kmart brand.
some good trivia.
Yeah, definitely. We need to talk about it. Definitely need to get an interview.
But game 2, we are going to be going back into the PS2. And this is going to be SALT1's counter pick here. So definitely a comfort pick. And I believe it's a comfort pick for both these guys as well. So
yeah, I mean, this is basically a duel of fates right now. Just sword play to the next level. Nice grab once again.
Yeah.
And then he follows it up. Neutral going to hit for both players there, though.
And both these characters are just allotted so many tools to play explosive. You
back
can see that
to the ledge.
Cosmos was going deep.
Yeah, he's going to make it back, though.
Yeah.
Able to punish that move.
Wow, and the Vortex hitbox sucking him in as well.
He's hit that twice.
Yeah, Cosmos just keeping him at bay here. Switching to the Pyra.
So now slows down a little bit, but looking for that kill.
What an option. He purposely retreats to the ledge.
To roll.
Rolls in and, yeah, throws out the blade there.
The blade, the flaming.
And now we're just getting these hard hits with the aerials. That's going to be a tough one to try to two-frame there because, I mean, the hitbox from below on Roy's up B, but Cosmos taking the first stock.
That is crazy. So all of that comes down to one kill coming out from the Pyra, and then now Mythra, snap it on. Get it going. Get the speed and the damage back on par.
And that's so scary because you have SALT1 just moving on the shield there, but Cosmos, that could be it. Yeah. He's forced to air dodge.
And dead.
All Cosmos takes is a little bit of damage on his way, but currently, you know, just SALT1 currently on his last stock.
Yeah. Not
full stock ahead for Cosmos here going into this game 2. We're just going to play it safe, get some tilts, and here's the combo.
I think what makes this game different than the first game is the fact that he switches to that Pyra at the perfect time to get that kill. Otherwise, this would be a very similar speed. As you can see, SALT1 is definitely starting to get things going.
Yeah, I mean, Cosmos is really good at using those tilts.
I'm just saying he's playing up to his speed. He's playing up to the Mythra speed now.
And no jump. He's going to have to up B. Cosmos just narrowly missed spacing right there. SALT1.
Some spaghetti going on right now.
Trying to find his footing to get in here on the neutral.
Some lasagna.
A lot of whips happening. Cosmos not really feeling the pressure just yet. But now he is. That is what SALT1 needed. That was an incredible read. And that is a Roy day one.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to get those tech chases. And tech chase he does.
And what do you want right now? Do you want speed or do you want power? And he's going to go power right now.
Wow. And I like that. The aggression coming out. But
is that the
runs into the up tilt, absolutely. And even though that was looking like SALT1's game to bring back, man, Cosmos just played it cool, has his composure. Just look at him.
Yeah.
He's just so calm, not feeling the tilt at all.
Yeah, that big chill and sitting 1-1 in winners. I don't see why you wouldn't be. It does kind of feel like game 1, the switches were a little whatever in that game.
The cogs are turning.
It was, I need to get this kill. Let me get this power blade out. As we go into game 3. Level Up Expo, how you doing still? Y'all watching this screen? Jeez, we in winners, by the way.
Yeah, and we pretty much are starting from a 2 out of 3 set now because we are 1-1 all tied up apiece. Going back to PS2 here for this game 3 as well. Cosmos has been starting out these games with a little bit more momentum. He gets so many extensions off the platforms. We are going to have the foresight into the up smash as well. The pivot overextending just a little bit for SALT1 there.
That is movement right there. That is how you move and groove. But comes back with his own little dance of his own. A dance of blades.
Battle of the neutral layers. You see just a lot of safe pokes coming out.
The hilt of the sword, I like the live there. This live is
no way!
I was gonna say
ends up scooping him up with it as well.
Yeah,
what a statement!
Say, him living there was going to help him get to that ledge, but he covers that ledge damage perfectly. And now Cosmos is heating up.
Yeah, this is not where you want to be if you're SALT1 because, I mean, he's been playing above him. The juggles from Cosmos have been incredible, and just he has no issue racking up this extra credit, but, I mean, how is he going to make it back?
Makes it back just barely, but
Not
the hilt
quite.
comes out. Ding dong
Salt
later.
One ready for it. Got the Roy tilts, you already know. And now we are 2 stocks apiece here, but still momentum on the side of Cosmos. Can he keep it up?
Oh, gonna cover the ledge by just going over it.
Unexpected up B, yeah. I mean, Salt One is, when you watch him play, he's usually will throw out those options that you're like, who does that?
Wait a second though, Cosmos is trying to get cheeky.
Oh, hold on.
And
the switch to the Pyra, we're sacrificing speed for just raw range and power here.
I mean, he is at 100,
but this is the punish.
Yeah, I mean, a couple more of those isn't good for Cosmos. Maybe you think he might want to go back to the speed, but it's hard to really dabble
we're committed.
in the yeah.
We're committed. The tech chase opportunity, we do get a sour spot F tilt, so.
Whoa, tries to go a little early there.
Flame Nova.
You can see.
What?
He is cooking.
All right, who else got hit by that?
Yo, I don't know
the mind games that are happening, but it keeps you guessing, and it kept Salt One guessing at the ledge right there. What was the option? Cosmos is playing so tricky and turning it up to 110 here on this game 3.
Yeah, Cosmos is cooking with fire and gas.
I mean, he does have the option for both.
Literally.
So why not use it?
But you could just see him on that ledge. I like that up B out of shield, real quickness. Now, what's the mix-up to get back to ledge? I'm going to just use some neutrals, get back to where I need to be, run it back again. Every hit begins with H. Ooh.
Yeah, and if you're Salt One, you don't want to be above, you know, the Mythra, because that's where a lot of the damage comes out. It's just from those juggles, but Cosmos is just so good at keeping them there. 176,
straight up.
Gonna get yeeted out of there.
Yeet.
Last stock apiece.
68 on the board, now 75. You got to think that he's looking for these big 0 to 60 combo or something to bring him back into this one, but the Mythra just too quick so far.
Yeah, and Cosmos is just shredding away at this stock. I like the foresight to the jab. Sometimes the jab is the best option because Roy has great frame data. There's no way around that.
Nice
so
grab.
It's better to just jab. And there it goes again. Jab
run it back. He said, oh, foe like that one? I'll give it to him again.
Choosing the correct option here. But one read from Salt One could make this go anyway. What?
He spaces it perfectly,
and he
gets around
to it.
He's gotten hit by that before.
So is this the game?
See Salt One getting used to this. Up B gonna hit. This brings it very much so even.
And the momentum going on the side of Salt One right here. What is the option? We've seen so much success from Salt One.
He goes down
there, keeping people on the ledge. But can he do it?
He's trying to up B. That's the second time he's caught him at an up B.
We have a jump saved. That's
another
the
grab.
We're still safe though.
Is he gonna go down again?
We have a chance to make it back. We're throwing the hitbox at the ledge, and that's gonna do it.
He's done. Oh my gosh, that up B got stolen one time, but fool me once, fine. Fool me twice, that ain't gonna happen. I'm Cosmos.
Cosmos, just so rock steady right now. Nothing can break this man's composure.
I just saw him breathe for the first time. That's wild.
Yeah, like literally, when it switched to the player cam, you finally saw a deep breath.
Hey, turn the lights off. Beyonce's coming out. We got every...
I mean, and the crazy thing is, it's not even top 8 yet.
I'm saying.
It's not even top 8, but I do love the dramatic effect.
We're getting to business.
I'm pretty sure we all appreciate it here, and we do have Game 4 coming up here.
Okay, start off. First hit is, if the first hit is any indication.
Oh my God, and Salt One is just starting things off. He said, no, I want the momentum now.
Oh, I misread that tag. It's G Fuel in me. This man is already G Fueled up out of his mind.
I mean, he always plays like he's G-fueled up, caffeinated, but I mean, Cosmos has been matching that energy, and it's really incredible to see.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of help from the character as well. Very fast on this Mythra, like we've been saying. Nice, nice to get back up there.
He said, you know what? I will not follow
Yeah, he said, I got a little kick up. I'm gonna stand here, though. Okay. Retreats back to the ledge, gets scooped up for his pleasure. That's the third time I've seen Cosmos hit that. Up B gonna hit crazy.
So much of the interactions have been played like on the ledge.
Did you see that? He hit the hook tape. Toya.
Yeah, waited a little bit. I mean, that's one thing, is that you don't necessarily want to have a perfect rhythm. You always want to be able to mix up your timing, because I think just human nature, we look out for those rhythms, those internal metronomes.
You got the song playing in your ear, you're trying to look for that.
Exactly, and right now
early stock.
We do have Salt One off to that lead.
Early stock from Salt One.
Okay, and we're committing to the Pyra here as well.
I wonder if it was the A-Cola confusion that maybe.
Oh, you know what? Could be very possible.
Scoop finally finds himself back onto the ledge, rolls past, but gets grabbed for his pleasure.
I do like the rising aggressive option from Salt One to get back on the ledge. We actually do see that quite a bit.
Ooh,
I mean, if any option, there's
Ooh,
no
too
invincibility to be
far.
had there. We are going to gentleman that first stock away. That was definitely a misplay from Salt One.
The misplay was I did my stick a little bit to the left instead of the right. Like, it's really hard to get back onto that, snap onto that ledge sometimes.
And that's not going to be a true combo. Cosmos is going to be a lot of the foresight there. Not too much from it, though, but, I mean, a little bit of momentum can go a long way. I do love how Salt One has been playing his neutral, though. He hasn't been above Cosmos. Hasn't been able to get juggled too much.
The roll after getting back onto the ledge is kind of hurting Salt One right now, but he is able to get back there.
And a reversal
Reverse,
on the way
reverse.
as well. Wow.
Reverse!
Look at the awareness from Salt One there. That was an incredible and early stock to take.
Another one. Both back-to-back for Salt One.
The neutral air is coming out. It doesn't matter if you shield it. You're not going to punish me. I'm just going to keep putting on this pressure.
Poke it out. Poke it out.
Yeah, no, shielding against Salt One right now is not the choice because nothing is punishable. Just look at the amount of pressure that we're able to put on here.
So he tries to throw a hitbox out there, so that won't hurt as much, but...
Oh, no. And do we have a jump? The foresight! And that, unfortunately, is going to lead to Cosmos' demise.
Foresight, more like die sight, man. Good try.
Wow.
I mean, it could have went either one of both ways there. I mean, he could have got the foresight and maybe went
He just wanted to air dodge to come back.
Yeah, okay.
That definitely wasn't an intentional foresight because that will cause you to SD. If you foresight off the ledge without a jump, you are a sitting duck. And level up EXPO, we do have a game 5
Another
situation
game 5
between Cosmos and Salt One. Yeah. Make some noise!
Yes, sir! Vegas, where you at? You in the building?
You in the building or what? Already Cosmos off to a great start. This can't be the stock, right?
Wow. 68.
I mean, if anything, Cosmos was trying to make it that way, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, he started to get into a rhythm, like you were saying, in that last game towards the end of it, and that's what kind of sealed it there.
Oh, okay, no tech chase, and the up air hitbox does not come out, so it's Cosmos' turn to put on some damage here, and that he does. That could be the stock.
He's mistimed a couple of these side Bs, maybe?
And just look at the loops going on right now. The matchup awareness, we do get the forward air. More Chroma Dust coming out, and that is going to be the first stock for Cosmos. Amazingly played.
Would you consider that an infinite?
I mean, at that point, you're scaling the move, so it's doing less and less knockback, but it comes to a point where you're at 200%.
That's fighting game stuff.
He was happy to keep trading that one way or another, but wow, what a stock. And the matchup knowledge definitely coming out here, not again.
And to bring that out when it's 2-2, right? When this whole game that's not happened once.
No, he definitely tried, but not to that extent, and already the momentum is working out heavily in Cosmos' favor.
The great Bambino just sends him to the side, and now the foresight coming in handy.
So many adaptations made, and look at the tilts, just putting Salt One in the shredder. We need an answer back quick, and there it goes in the form of a counter. Beautiful stop.
I mean, if you're going to press counter, it's when your life depends on it, and that is the...
And that downer could have easily ended the game as well if it connected.
He doesn't want to be over here, though.
Huge jab. Oh, my God. That's just so much extra credit.
Okay, but...
Oh
man.
And that's going to do it. Cosmos solidly and convincingly taking that game 5. It looked like, unfortunately, Salt One may have just ran out of steam there.
I was going to say the G Fuel ran out. Needed one more G Fuel to get that one
Well, luckily those are free throughout the venue, so if he needs to restock, I mean, by all means, go for it. But
that is one thing to realize. I mean, it's not winners.
But his run is far from over. As you just stated, that is winners, and we know that Salt One does some heavy damage. Cosmos is going to move on in winners bracket, though. Up next, we do have Zomba versus Nito.
And like we were talking about earlier, Zomba had a pretty hard time against Sonic, but we think that was basically because of the big body of that robot.
I mean, that's going to follow him anywhere he goes.
Yeah, he's ready for that.
Yeah, that's going to follow him anywhere he goes. And also, just a little fun fact, me personally, I'm a Ness main. Ness does multi-hits all the time. I know that, me personally, I don't think Rob and Ness is a bad matchup for Rob at all, but I know Rob players really hate playing against Ness because of those stray multi-hits that can just connect.
You shoot the laser and then now you're at 0 again. Like, come on.
Yep. And Zomba already ready on the stage. He's amped up, good to go.
Yeah, you gotta be in your own head here thinking, I can do this. I've made it through day 1, all of the trials and tribulations of that day in itself, and make it through day 2. You know, the doubles isn't just practice. You know, it's more than practice for this whole tournament. So going into